Little was known about the space rider. He was a mystery, the stuff of legends. Stories about him
stretched across the 12 galaxies. But in all of them, one detail remained constant: the Infinity Ray.
So brave. But is it the brave man who survives?
Does the brave hero survive? Well, that answers that question. Oh wait, I guess in this show the death of characters is just not that simple. First, the Immortal. Then, Alan the Alien.
I'm not dead.
And now Rex Splode. Guess they're not taking the Game of Thrones route where they kill off every character. But the Guardians are alive. Well, besides Kate. And it looks like Shrinkin' Ray had a few PIM particles stored to escape to the quantum realm before supersizing again.
Supersize me!
Before we begin, check out my Season 2 episodic breakdowns and be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to be notified in everything in the world of
Invincible.
Meanwhile, Mark struggles to balance his duties as a hero with his personal relationships. It appears that graduation day remains a distant dream, but look who's back on the map, Mr. Angstrom Levy, and he has a score to settle. Episode 6, It's Not That Simple. Resuming from the cliffhanger, Rex Splode, bullet to the brain,
Like a fucking bullet to the brain, man.
picked straight out of the comics. Rex's life flashes before him as the lizard leader realizes he is much more powerful than he initially thought. With half a brain and one hand, Rex refuses to die and catches the lizard off guard.
Shut up!
Rex appears to deliver a fatality as he pierces the lizard's face with the bone from his torn and mutilated forearm.
Fatality.
And parallel to the comics, back on the ship, the Guardians of the Globe are struggling with the fight, with two of the members out of commission. Rudy is devising an EMP and Eve is out cold. Remarkably, our Martian hero, Shapesmith, the cause of this whole disaster, turns his body into a bubbled shield. He must have been playing Halo 3 back on Earth because it kinda works. Invincible forces Immortal to trust him as he is the only one who's powerful enough to stop the onslaught of the swarm.
He is the one.
Immortal is of course apprehensive as he does not want to trust Mark, as we learn from Season 1, thinking he is exactly like his father, and his father did this to him. But the Guardians succeed in delivering the payload and flee the ship with the real Russ Livingston. Even though Eve and Rudy were temporarily hive-minded, hope this doesn't come back around to stab them.
Stab, 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 stab.
The Guardians on the escape are confronted by the native Martians and demand to leave Shapesmith behind to answer for his crimes. But Eve and Invincible embrace, and it looks like their relationship is starting to heat up. Even Immortal even acknowledges Mark's heroism. Debbie, seeking childcare options for Nolan's new half-Thraxan son. She confronts Cecil's ulterior motive, resisting pressure to accept a GDA-sponsored caregiver or spy due to Nolan's past betrayals. Debbie believes her nurturing shaped Mark into a hero, and despite mixed feelings about Nolan's new son, she values Mark having a brother, determined to stand independently as she did before. Astronaut Russ Livingston arrives at the Pentagon deeply traumatized by Sequids' possession. Invincible, Eve, and team find horror in the medical wing. A montage reveals Immortal mourning Kate's duplicates, Ray in critical condition, and doctors operating on Rex. Mark returns home with Amber and finds his mother has given his half-brother the name Oliver, after Debbie's father.
You named him after Grandpa?
A hero's farewell with Immortal gives a eulogy at Duplicate's funeral, where he remembers her real power in believing that the world is good and fighting for it, dying for it countless times, much like Immortal himself. Mark, dealing with the balance in his life, daydreams about life without powers, but Amber reminds him of his responsibility. Unable to resolve their differences, Mark is left unsettled. Back at his dorm, Mark discovers William's boyfriend, Rick, has been restored to human by the GDA. I'm a real boy! While Rick seems confused, William is optimistic, though Donald is uneasy as his own robotic makeup has left him scars.
Sir?
Though someone seems more positive.
Yeah. Lucky me.
Eve is visited by Amber while Mark visits Art. Both pairs talk about their relationships, and they both appear to be on the same page that their relationship is falling apart. Now back to the storyline. Where are the missing stories? Omni-man's collection of novels that Debbie threw out. Luckily, Art has a stash of his old sci-fi books, the same books Nolan begged Mark to read.
My books. Read my books, Mark.
One story details the powerful Infinity Ray. Which is just what the team needs to tackle against the upcoming Viltrum Conqueror. Is this what Cecil is also developing? Cecil confronts Immortal about his grief, leading to an angry outburst.
How dare you?
Psych's concerned. So am I. And since you refuse to see our specialist...
I don't need your pinheads poking around my brain!
But a call alerts them to an imposing alien threat.
Omni-man.
Immortal assumes it is Omni-man, but turns out to be Alan the alien.
This is gonna be tricky.
Immortal attacks without reason, but Invincible intervenes, before Alan shows his true Super Saiyan strength.
You're about to find out what it's like to fight a real Super Saiyan. And I'm not talking about Goku.
After a hilarious mistranslation later...
Alan's my friend. He's a good guy.
My thing only works between me and someone else, not between two other someone else's.
Can you tell him?
Mark says I'm a pal. He also says I'm essentially the king of space, so you should be very nice to me. Also, he says he hates your dumb beard, because it's missing all the best parts of a beard.
The pages and the clues from Nolan's comics are shared across the Coalition. Alan informs Mark about Thaddeus being a Viltrumite rebel, though Mark is concerned on his father's fate. Where is Nolan? He is an Omni prisoner, imprisoned by General Craig, demanding to understand why Earth is so different.
How did a mere moment on Earth turn you into a weak, sentimental traitor?
But we know this rebellion is getting stronger, with a possible 4 Viltrumites, which includes the young Oliver Grayson and the rest of the Guardians of the Globe. But where is that time-traveling brainiac Levy? He's teleported into the Walking Dead universe, or back to his home dimension.
It is good to be home.
And a scene pulled straight out of the Stranger Things. The Sequids have managed to embody Dormant in astronaut Livingston before violently puking over the sink. Only to reveal a surviving Sequid. And now Russ is once again the hive mind leader. Thank God they don't grow into Demogorgon, or do they? Watch out episode 7, which I will be doing a full breakdown on. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to check out my other videos on the channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe.